So today's virtual postgraduate 2026 is designed to introduce you to the postgraduate ecosystem under the USM postgraduate structure, PPPJJ, or School of Distance Education. This program brings together academically the Masters of Arts, Masters of Science, Masters of Social Science, Doctor of Philosophy. Okay, so these programs, they are delivered through research-based and also flexible modes, allowing the students to engage independent supervised research. So what is postgraduate studies that I've been keep telling you from the beginning? So postgraduate studies actually refers to an advanced level of higher education that's undertaken after completing your bachelor's degree. Okay, so where the main focus will shift from the broad foundational learning to a deeper specialization and also independent scholarly work. All right, so at this stage, the students are expected to develop advanced expertise in a specific field. For example, like myself, I'm a graduate in Bachelor's of Chemistry, Pure Chemistry. Then I pursued my postgraduate in Masters of Science in Polymer Chemistry. So meaning from pure chemistry, I specialized into polymer chemistry. And later on when I continued my PhD, all right, so in my PhD, I further specialized in polymer chemistry again. Okay, so my field of expertise will be polymer or material science or anything related to that. So that is how you actually broaden or deepen your specialization from your undergraduate to your postgraduate degree. Okay, so you have to have an expertise in a field, a specific field, when you are doing your transition from your undergraduate to your postgraduate. Okay, so this postgraduate, right, is the specialization. It can be in any field. It can be in science, it can be social science, humanities, all right, education, or even applied disciplines. Okay, so basically it doesn't mean that I'm from science, I did my bachelor's in science, I got to do my postgraduate in science. No, I can still pursue in different field. Okay, so that is basically cross interdisciplinary as well. Okay, so by engaging critically and with existing knowledge, okay, and also you identify the gaps that can be explored, through research. So that's how postgraduates will begin with. Okay, then a strong emphasis is placed on building research and analytical skill, all right, where the student learn how to design studies, okay, collect data, and also interpret the data. Okay, meaning you begin this at your final year project during your bachelor's, and then you continue this in detail when you go for your postgraduate studies. All right, so where it also involve evaluating theories, applying systematic methods to solve complex academic or real-world problems. Okay, so in addition, postgraduate education strengthens your academic writing, okay, and also your critical thinking abilities, which requires the students to communicate their ideas clearly, argue logically, and also engage with scholarly literature at a higher level, right? So most importantly, postgraduate studies involve producing original research output, typically in the form of thesis or publication, which contributes new knowledge or insights to the field. So at this level, students are no longer passive learners. Instead, they actually it's a transition into knowledge creators, okay, and actively contributing to the development of their discipline through inquiry, innovation, and evidence-based research. Okay, so this is just a little bit the intro on this postgraduate thing. I will continue my session. So now that we have a clearer understanding of the postgraduate studies and the academic pathway available, right? So it's good to hear from the institutional vision and strategic direction behind our postgraduate development. So it is my great honor to invite our Dean's representative, Dr. Bob, to deliver her speech. She will share the university's vision for postgraduate education, the research priorities, the supervision strengths, and what are the opportunities available. Okay. So without further delay, I would like now to invite Dr. Bob to take the floor. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Guna. Good morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you to the School of Distance Education, the Virtual Day Postgraduate Day. On behalf of our Dean, Associate Professor Dr. Zunaidi Yaakob, our academic staff and everyone at the School of Distance Education, I am delighted to welcome all of you to our TikTok Live. Whether if you're watching this live from Malaysia or from overseas, we are truly appreciative of your interest in our postgraduate programs. Now, before I begin, maybe I would like to say hi a little bit to you, the audience here right now. Perhaps you can share with me which states are you from Malaysia, if you are from Malaysia, or if you're overseas, please kindly share where you are from. So we would love to see where you are from. So if you can take about 1 minute to type in which states you are from or which country you are from, we would love to see where you're from. So yeah, do share in the comments. Hi, and so that Esther Bloom from Johor, lovely to meet you. What about the rest? Oh, lots of Johorian here. Right, what about the other audience, like prospective postgraduate students? If you could, please share where you're from Malaysia, if you are from Malaysia, or where you're from overseas. You can continue to share as I continue with my sharing today. So yes, today's session is actually designed for anyone that is considering taking the next step up in their academic journey. Whether if you're exploring to pursuing your master's or PhD, or you're simply wanting to know more about the postgraduate programs in the University Science of Malaysia. Now, many people do think that postgraduate study is simply the next academic qualification after a bachelor's degree. While that is true, but it is definitely much more than that. So postgraduate study is a journey of inquiry. It is about asking meaningful questions and then challenging existing knowledge and developing new ideas that can contribute to your profession, the community, and the society. So whether if you choose to do your master or PhD, you will definitely develop advanced knowledge in your field. You will also strengthen your critical thinking, that is for sure, and build the skills to conduct independent research. These are all qualities that are highly valued by the academia, but not only the academia, but also for the industry, the government, and also the community. Postgraduate study then is not simply about earning another qualification. It is about becoming someone that asks better questions, generate new knowledge, and also make meaningful contributions to society through research and scholarship. Now let me share with you a little bit about our postgraduate community. Did you know that in the School of Distance Education, we actually house about 300 masters and PhD students, which is a lot in my opinion. Our students come across from the states of Malaysia and also from about 32 other countries. So what does this mean? This means diversity is one of our greatest strengths in the School of Distance Education because it fosters an environment where different cultures, professional experience, and also academic perspectives come together to enrich research and scholarly exchange. Now, one of the things that I find very, very unique about the School of Distance Education, if you're thinking of pursuing a postgraduate degree with us, is that we actually house 4 broad academic disciplines. So, which is, we can say that we are the hotspot for multidisciplinary research. Now, in our school, we have the science clusters that includes mathematics, chemistry, biology, and physics. Our management cluster covers strategy and organizational management, finance, and marketing. Our social sciences clusters includes the anthropology and sociology, the economics, the political science, and we also have distinguished scholars in particularly in Malay literature and also geography. Now, how is this unique for postgraduate study? So this multidisciplinary environment actually creates exciting opportunities for research. And because many of today's research questions actually extend beyond the boundaries of a singular discipline. So having experts from a different discipline within a single community, in the same school, makes it easier for our students to access a broader range of expertise and perspectives throughout their postgraduate journey. And perhaps One of the aspects that is often highlighted but is equally important is the nature of our student. So at the School of Distance Education, many of our undergraduate students are adult learners who are who often have to balance multiple responsibilities and commitments. So they may be professionals, they may be parents, caregivers, business owners, or community leaders. Pursuing a new university degree is only one important aspect of their lives. So why do I mention this, right? So because these are the learners that our school has worked with for many, many years. So understanding the realities of adult learners is part of our academic culture. So what does this mean for prospective postgraduate students? Because a successful postgraduate journey is about much more than academic rigors alone. It also you also need discipline, commitments, resilience, and effective communication, and most importantly, a strong partnership between the student and the supervisor. When supervisors and the school understand the reality of adult learners, they are much more able to provide guidance that is both academically rigorous and also responsive to the students' needs. And this actually allows the students to do and to focus on what matters most, which is producing quality research and also while successfully managing their many responsibilities. So throughout today's TikTok Live, you will meet our academics. You will also hear directly from our current postgraduate students. You will also meet our alumni who will share about how their postgraduate journey actually contributed to their personal and professional journey or professional growth. So later, we will also showcase some of the exciting research and innovation that is taking in our school. And this will be followed by a session for on admission, scholarship, and Q&A and interactive quiz. So again, on behalf of our team, everyone at the School of Distance Education, thank you. The TikTok Live will actually give you insightful, meaningful insights to the postgraduate programs, and will help you to make meaningful decisions to take the next step up in your academic journey. So with that, it is now my pleasure to officially welcome you to the Postgraduate Virtual Day. I wish you a very enjoyable, informative, and engaging session. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Bob, for that insightful and inspiring address. So I'm sure all of you have gained a better understanding of USM vision for postgraduate education. So it's a commitment, to research excellence and the many opportunities available for the future researchers. So now let us continue by looking more closely at what postgraduate study actually means in practice, and more importantly, the exciting research opportunities that awaits you here. So before I continue, I would like to thank Dr. Bok for joining
Dr.
us
Guna.
today, and she'll be leaving us.
All right.
So thank you.
Enjoy your next session. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, now let us continue by looking more closely at what postgraduate studies actually means in practice, and more importantly, the exciting research opportunities that awaits you here. So basically, many people think postgraduate study is simply just an extension of bachelor degree, right? So in reality, it is actually a completely different academic journey. Okay. So at a postgraduate level, you are no longer just attending lectures and sitting for examination. Instead, investigating the real life problem, the real world problems, developing new ideas, and also contributing to the new knowledge to your field. All right. So whether you enroll in master's program or pursue your Doctor of Philosophy, your journey, will involve curiosity, critical thinking, innovation, and also collaboration with your experienced supervisor. So throughout your studies, right, okay, you will actually learn how to identify the research gaps, conduct literature review, design an appropriate research methodology, collect and analyze data, all right, and then interpret your findings and communicate your research through academic writing, conferences, and also publication. So these skills are highly valued, okay, not only in academia, all right, but also across industries, government agencies, research institute, even in healthcare, manufacturing, so many in professional sectors out there. All right. So most importantly, postgraduate education actually helps you, to become a problem solver, right? Someone who uses evidence and research to kind of develop practical solution that benefits the society, right? So, talking about postgraduate in USMs and all that, right? So, what are the available research expertise? So you can actually check out our USM IPS website, or you can even check out at the brochures that's available, in our roadshows and all that. Okay, so it is actually if you go through the brochure, right, you will actually come across a list of potential supervisors, and their field of expertise. All right. So our supervisors, they are active researchers who continuously contribute to the scientific discoveries, innovation, community engagement, also international collaboration. So that means when you join our postgraduate program, you will have the opportunity to work with the academics whose research, right, is making a real impact locally, national, and also internationally. All right. So some of the key, key research that's available within our postgraduate community, right? Within School of Distance Education, those are biology, chemistry. So if you look at biology, there are those who are the areas, that you can actually explore. Includes molecular biology, evolutionary history, biogeography, biodiversity, recombinant antibody, molecular biology. So there's a lot, in biology that you can actually explore. And we have about 4 of them, 4 lecturers, Dr. Amira, Dr. Lee Sim, Dr. Tashrik, so you can actually check out this brochure. Okay. And then we have 7 chemistry lecturers, where their areas involve analytical chemistry, sensor, biosensors, coordination chemistry, material chemistry, polymer chemistry, myself, material chemistry, natural product organic synthesis chemistry, environmental, and nanomaterials. All right. So these are some of the areas or expertise from the chemistry field. And then we have 5 lecturers from physics, where they actually cover on nanostructured and optical materials, computational materials, microwave sensors, medical physics, and mathematics. We have about 6 lecturers. You can check out their areas from applied mathematical to all the way to computational theory. All right. And then we have environmental science, which is one of the huge field that we have at School of Distance, where it comprises almost about 10 to 12 lecturers, more than that. So they actually, the areas they actually cover are environmental ethics, and all the way to environmental and sustainable development, water quality, pollutions, everything is being covered. All right. And then we have lecturers who are in the occupational safety and health. That will be myself. All right. I'll give you more details in a short while on occupational safety and health. And then we have economics. All right. And then political science, anthropology, sociology, geography, history, civilization study, applied linguistics, management, distance education, all right, literature. So these are some of the fields and areas that's available at School of Distance Education. All right. So as I mentioned earlier, you can actually go to the website, USM IPS website, or USM School of Distance Education website to go through the list of expertise that's available. All right. So just to give you a little bit on the field that I'm actually exploring, which is chemistry and also occupational and safety health. All right. So chemistry, it's a diverse field. Like I told you, it covers from organic to physical to inorganic, and then also materials, polymers, nanomaterials. So my field of interest is polymers. All right, polymer covers from bio waste to all the way to biopolymers, bioplastics. Those are some of the research that I'm carrying out. Okay. Aside to that, I also specialize in occupational safety and health. So basically, occupational safety and health, OSH, right, is an important field in today's evolving industry, because every organization, regardless whether it's involved in manufacturing, healthcare, construction, transportation, name it, anything, it needs an effective safety management system to protect its workers and also to ensure sustainable operation. All right. So this includes the workplace safety management system, where